The announcement yesterday of Xbox acquiring Activision Blizzard has sent Sony stumbling. Welcome back to another video, guys. If you enjoy daily content, make sure to hit that subscribe button. So yesterday we had the biggest acquisition in video game history when Microsoft acquired Activision Blizzard, and this has had ripples throughout the video game industry, specifically when it comes to Sony. So this is an article from B&M Bloomberg, and they say here that Sony Group Corp shares fell as much as 9.6%, their biggest intraday drop since March 2020, after PlayStation rival Microsoft Corporation announced a $69 billion deal to acquire games publisher Activision Blizzard. So we know about all that. We know about the amount, we know about what they've acquired, but what we're seeing now is the competition. We're seeing the effect that this is having on some big competitors for Xbox, which would be, at least previously, Sony. Now, I say previously because I personally believe that overall this acquisition of Activision Blizzard is more of a bet on the future of the video game industry in terms of streaming, the metaverse, the subscription model. And I don't foresee, unless Sony does a quick turnaround in releasing Project Spartacus and then improving on their overall subscription model, like with PS Now, maybe putting in their first party games into Project Spartacus on day one, that Microsoft is solely focused on Sony as their main competitor. I think they're looking at like Amazon, Google, Tencent, these companies that have tons of content, tons of money, more money than Sony has, and have the ability to go out and purchase a bunch of stuff in order to create a subscription service or create some sort of service in the future that will be able to compete with the amount of content that Xbox Game Pass is going to have. I mean, this deal is so big that even here it's saying Sony will have a monumental challenge on its hands to stand on its own in the war of attrition, with Call of Duty now most likely to be added exclusively to the Game Pass roster. The headwinds for Sony are only going to get tougher. And that's the thing, Sony has to make a move one way or another. The antiquated model of pushing their consoles and then pushing exclusives onto that box and forcing people to run out and have to buy a console is going away. We're seeing that, and we are seeing the success of Xbox Game Pass. We're seeing Sony is going to be responding with Project Spartacus, but they're going to have to do something within that service, I think, in order to compete, or they're probably going to fall off in terms of the top or second place, I guess, in terms of gaming revenue, and we may see Microsoft move up those ranks as we go through the years. This is what this is all for. At the end of the day, it's the consumers on Xbox are benefiting from this deal. I mean, if you're on Xbox Game Pass, you're excited because you're getting more games into that service day one. You're getting the top selling game every single year as a game you don't even have to pay full price for, and that's going to make Microsoft a ton of money. When you're thinking about having to buy Call of Duty every year, $60, $70, or pay the monthly fee, $10, $15 on Xbox Game Pass, I think for a lot of people it's a no-brainer, especially when you think about something like the Xbox Series S can get high frame rates and it's a very cheap console. I think that's going to even push those consoles further. But Sony has to respond. This 9.6% drop in their share is going to force them to respond, because their investors are not going to be happy to see this, and they are waiting on the company to make an announcement, to do something to combat this drop in the share price. Like they say, it's the biggest intraday drop since March 2020, and that's not a good thing. So you know what, at the end of the day, it's competition. What Microsoft did yesterday is going to give us consumers, no matter where you play, more value. And now I'm actually quite excited to see what PlayStation is going to pull out of the bag for Project Spartacus. I think that they need to put their games on the service day one, but we'll have to wait and see what happens. Anyways, guys, that's it for me. Let me know what you think about this in the comments below. What do you think this big share drop is going to do to push Sony forward in order to make some sort of announcement, in order to, I guess, fight back in this competition when it comes to what Xbox has done with acquiring Activision Blizzard? If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. And if you're new here, you like what you saw throughout this video, I'd appreciate you hitting that subscribe button, help this channel grow, help grow this community. Thank you guys all for your support. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.